The other contractor built that,
Yeah,
and then you hired a CAC to build that. That is the Taj Mahal, buddy.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
So we got more ledgy rocks even on this side, because this is what you normally see in this area. You have this cool drop, and then we have a big pooling area right up into here, and then it just keeps cascading down into this earthen pond.
Yes. Wow. Look at this cabin. This is gorgeous. Love the fireplace, the mantle, and then you look out the pond. Not bad. So you built this, huh?
Just do it like it's never been done before. Just do it like the moment is finally over. Do it for you.
Welcome to living the Aquascape lifestyle. What a cool house. Is this the project, the earthen pond that I saw you on this spring?
It is. Yep.
So you were running the equipment, weren't
Yes,
you?
for better or worse.
It was just
That's
everybody
what
was
it
busy, so you went out there and started working. He built his own water feature. What is the story here?
The pond was already here. He dug it, and we did the filtration.
I'm Greg Wittstock, the Pond Guy. This is my channel, Greg Wittstock, the Pond Guy, and I have the pleasure of visiting certified Aquascape contractors all over the world and profiling the projects that they've done for customers all over the world. I'm Greg Wittstock, the Pond Guy. You're Ken. Nice to meet you, Ken.
Pam.
Hi, Pam. And this is your earthen pond, huh? I think you were sitting in there when we came in.
Yeah.
Just chilling out. That's pretty good. So you had a waterfall. Like, what's the story here with this thing?
No, we dug out the pond back in 2012. We didn't even have the house built yet.
Uh-huh.
So that was one of the first things we actually
Beautiful house, by the way.
did. Thank you. There used to be an oak tree right here on the island, but that died. And, you know, I knew I wanted to do something here. We did this other one real quick just for the noise.
The other contractor built that.
Yeah, just
And then you hired a CAC to build that. That is the Taj Mahal, buddy.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
A little nicer than that.
Yeah, that is gorgeous. So you stock this with fish,
I
or?
got koi in here. I got bullhead. I got bass. I got grass carp.
This is gorgeous. So I saw this. This was this spring that you did this, Alan?
Actually, last fall, we originally did it, and then we came back and planted everything and did this sun shelf.
This is what the routine is to go down here?
Yeah, wow.
Is that the intake bay? What is that?
No, it's just like a sun shelf. So
Sun
it's
shelf.
shallow,
So
they
the
can
chair's
put
sitting
the chair
there,
in it.
6 inches of water, so your feet can, you know, get a little.
If you got an earthen pond, why not create something like that? That's pretty nice. Was this his idea?
That's my idea.
It was your idea. Okay, well now I see why you're able to keep her around.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
All right, so when we came here and originally met, one of his biggest concerns is the pond had a lot of debris that would stay on top of it. The leaves would just fall into it. So one of the things we decided to do was create a skim cove. So the skim cove, see over here, is actually pulling debris in. So that way, all of the leaves and stuff, when it come across the surface, it'll get all pulled over to this section where the pumps are, and then it's easy to move the debris. The other thing we added was a wetland and waterfalls over in this section, because we always want to pull from the farthest part of the pond. The other thing is right now there's a fair amount of dye in there because there was some last year. So we're hoping that the dye will start to dissipate, because with the wetland, it'll clear up the water and it'll be much clearer and you'll be able to see into it. So over here, we created a sun shelf where they could kind of just sit and put their feet in the water, like 6 or 8 inches of water. It's a great spot to hang out. Put a PVC pipe in here so they could put an umbrella. So if it's too sunny, they could still sit under here and enjoy it. We also put a couple of power heads in here because this was kind of an afterthought. So once we did this, we needed to be able to push the water back out there so it would go to the skim cove. And this is our waterfalls. We wanted to create something that's very natural looking with all this mature backdrop back up in here. We got a great setting for that. So this is all the series of waterfalls that we created on this side. Over here we wanted something more ledgy and interesting, and then on the other side we'll show you, we have a bigger drop. All in here too, we put a log in here just to make it look like, you know, something out of the woods in this mature backdrop had dropped down. And then we have all these series of waterfalls that come back and forth through here. And again, when we build wetlands, we really like to make them look like it's an extension of the stream. So we put some really big rocks in that backdrop. So then when the wetland is actually perking up, it's forced to come through these openings over into here. We use ledgier type rock because up in this area, you'll see a lot of that layering in the streams and things like that. So we actually just kind of layered it back like we would see in nature in our area. So Nick is with me today, right Nick?
Yep.
It's been a while since you've been up here because you were up here to help me build this last fall, but you weren't here for the spring because you were in school. What do you think, man? How did it grow in?
Looks so natural with everything growing in. It's crazy how time can just change how everything looks. It makes it look so much more natural than when you just finish.
You know, Nick's absolutely right, because with these water features and natural ecosystems, they just keep getting better with age. And that's one of the things I like. It just keeps morphing into more of a natural environment each time. Oh, I got a frog right below me that, as I was walking, just came up. He's right there. And that's what I mean. It creates all these areas for frogs and other animals to come to the water. And this is a natural pond, but we put all these big girthy rocks in here for that wetland. I can't wait until the dye starts dissipating a little bit so we can see into the water a little bit more. Over in this section, we have a few more pieces of driftwood, and we put a whole bunch of moss in there because most of the day this upper part is all shaded, which allows for that moss to grow really well. One of the other things on this area over here is we wanted to put another waterfall because we wanted to get the movement back over into here. He also has an aeration unit that he put down on this end, but check out the drop waterfall on this. When I saw these rocks, when we had the delivery, I'm like, I know exactly what I'm gonna do with that. Check this out. I love this rock. I still like it every time I come back here, but I love how it has that crevice in there and the water just kind of comes back down and it's actually falling behind the front waterfall. And then again, like I said, we created this so it looks like another stream is coming right out of that wetland. So we got more ledgy rocks even on this side because this is what you normally see in this area. You have this cool drop, and then we have a big pooling area right up into here, and then it just keeps cascading down into this earthen pond.
Not a bad little area to sit and relax and look at your mini lake. But what I kind of want to point out over here is the original contractor that came out here and put some water features on here did it the traditional way. And you can see a traditional contractor just stacks rock up. And when you stack rock up and just put a pipe out the side, it doesn't look nearly as natural as carving out the earth and exposing the rock. And so when you look at stuff like that versus stuff like this, where it's a big berm and you've exposed the rock by carving out the soil, exposing the stone, just like if the water were to erode it away, that's how the natural way is. This is the traditional way. I see this more often than I see that, and that's exactly why I do these vlogs, to really kind of illustrate the difference of a certified aquascape contractor's work about just a guy that can build you a waterfall. Anybody can stack rock up and put a pipe out the side. Not anybody anybody can do the artwork that's required to build a water feature. The reason that I do these vlogs is to inspire people to live the aquascape lifestyle. Pretty crazy that they've got an earthen pond at the front of their house. It's a beautiful house over here, but really cool that Alan and family was able to put a natural looking waterfalls instead of just a stacked slate work and stacked rock work like they have over here. So this is the contrast, and this is why I show my channel. This is not what we recommend, that is what we recommend. Hey, if you guys are interested in living the aquascape lifestyle yourself, check out the link below to find a certified aquascape contractor by you. This has been an absolute pleasure traveling with the Deckers. This is as good as it gets. These are an Artist of the Year company, and this is the kind of quality work that they do. And this is why I love to say, I love my job. Life is better with a dog. I couldn't agree more. Gorgeous house. Here they come. Hey, pup. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa, those are some big dogs. How old are they?
The white one is 8 and Grizzly's 5.
Hey, the 8-year-old gets along pretty good. Look at that view. Not bad. Living the aquascape lifestyle. Dogs like it too. Yes. Wow. Look at this cabin. This is gorgeous. Love the fireplace, the mantle, and then you look out the pond. Not bad. So you built this, huh? This is very pretty. Good for you. So you get to watch TV there and the pond right next to it.
Yeah, but you can be in the hot tub and look outside.
Oh, you got a hot tub room over here. Oh yeah. Wow. With the seats and then the doors that open up. I love the woodwork. Go through a lot of firewood, huh?